The library browser is an important component of the program that you will want to become acquainted with. It can either be open, so you can find and select objects to place in your plans, or closed, to free up more drawing space. There are many ways to access the library browser, including clicking this library browser button on the toolbar. Right-clicking within the top toolbars, except over Grayed Out toolbar buttons, going to the View menu to access the library browser command, or simply pressing Ctrl+L on your keyboard. The library browser is your gateway to most objects included in your Home Designer product. I will click the triangle behind a category to see its contents, working my way down into the subfolders to find objects. And I can click on the triangle to close a folder up again. Clicking on the last folder, the one containing objects, will display all those objects in the selection pane. Selecting an individual item in either the selection pane or here in the browser will display that item in the preview pane. You can resize these panes as you see fit. You can click in the floor plan to place your selected library item. Notice how the feedback indicates how the item will be placed when you click. And notice the cursor's shape has changed from the traditional arrow or crosshair to a special icon indicating which class or type of library object is selected for placement. In this case, a chair appears as the mouse cursor, indicating that a furnishing item will be placed if I click. Though it is very helpful to become familiar with the library's organization so you can find the things you're looking for, you don't always have to hunt through the entire library browser to find a particular object. It's often quick and helpful just to search. You can click the Library Search button, or simply click here in the search box and begin to type a word or keyword. Matching items will appear. Let's scroll through here to find a frame. I'll choose this double matte frame by clicking on it. I can now place it in the plan. If I move the cursor near a wall, it will snap to the wall, so I can click, placing the frame against the wall. Let's take a camera view of the chair with the frame next to it. I want to find a painting for this picture frame, so I'll search the library again. I'll click and drag in the search box and type painting. Matching objects will appear. I can click on my painting to pick it up and preview it here. I could click here to return to the browser part of the library, and I can click here to return to the search part of the library. If I want to know where in my library my selected painting is, I'll right-click on it and click Show in Browser, and it will take me to that location in the library so that I can learn where it is and find it again easily. I can now move into the plan and apply my painting to the picture frame. Now let's modify the chair. I'll select it and open it for specification. I'll go to the Materials panel, and I want to change the main body material for the chair. I'll click Select Material. The Select Material dialog will open and show me the location of the current material. Now I can go anywhere in the Materials folder to choose a replacement. So I'll expand the Materials folder, expand Colors, go to Generic Colors, and I'll pick a neutral color. Then I'll change the cushions. I'll choose this one this time and click OK. Note we see them here, and now they're applied to our chair. If I'd like to preserve this chair for use again, I can select the chair and add it to the library by clicking the Add to Library button. Objects I add to the library go to the user catalog. I could also copy items from the Home Designer catalog. I cannot modify them here, but I can right-click on any one of them and copy it. I can then return to my user catalog, right-click on it, and click either Paste or Paste Shortcut. Choosing Paste Shortcut would place a link to the item in the Home Designer catalog. As just a shortcut, it would save computer space. And if the Home Designer catalog were updated in the future, my shortcut would link to the updated item. However, if I were to choose Paste, I would place an actual copy. One advantage of this is I could right-click on the copy and open it to change its material properties. I could also right-click on any actual copy and rename it, giving it a name more useful to me. I could create folders and subfolders within my user catalog to store the items I may use again and organize them so I can easily find them. I'll right-click on my user catalog and create a new folder. I'll call it Paintings. And now I'll click on my favorite painting and drag it into the Paintings folder. I could make a furniture folder for all of my objects that are furniture objects. If I decide I no longer want an item that's in my user catalog, I can right-click on it and click Delete, and it will go into the trash. I could then right-click on the trash and empty the trash. Finally, I could click the Get Additional Content Online button at the bottom of the library browser to launch my internet browser and direct it to the Home Designer website, where additional content, like bonus catalogs and manufacturer catalogs, can be found, selected, and downloaded into my program.